If you watch anything animated, you are a pedophile and a gooner.
Hey guys, wow.
Yep, okay, guess what? You are now one of them. You saw it. This is an animated character. Guess what, baby? You are a gooner now. Uh-huh. How can you stand that? Look at that. That person said hello and is an animated character. I think he's got like a blush. That's definitely like a child coded animation trick, right? Yeah. Now, obviously, this is, I would imagine, in relation to the denims thing where they're doing like an unbanned stream and she sees that one of her viewers who is rooting for her downfall follows Asmongold and then like some VTubers. And then she claims that they're following exclusively VTubers, which is clearly not the case because on her screen you can see it's like half and half. And again, who cares, dude? Okay, like this person, I've fiddled with making a VTuber avatar because it would be easier. It'd just be easier. I don't have to put as many lights on and all this kind of bullshit. I don't have to rearrange my room to make it look good. I could just have face tracking on and there you go, it's done. Yeah, I don't have to like wonder like, oh god, do I have like a huge disgusting zit on my face? Can I like hide it somehow if I'm a woman? How do I manipulate my cleavage to get the most views? Let me make sure, I do half an hour to an hour of makeup so that I can get, again, more viewers being like parasocial towards me. I need to shill my OnlyFans. Yeah, it's kind of just, it's an easier way of being on the internet. I have no problems with it. And it's kind of really weird if people are looking at VTubers and going, ew, okay, there's got to be something untoward. And I'm like, why? Why? I mean, like, certainly you can find some like gross, disgusting, degenerate VTubers as you can with, political streamers or any, whatever, any YouTubers, anybody on the internet. Yeah, you can find some gross degenerates in any niche, in any community, for sure, 100%. Should you therefore throw them all under the bus? No. Which is bringing us to our current video, which is, hey, guess what? Iron Mouse, who, as far as I can tell, is like a pretty mainstream, normie, popular, reasonable, apolitical VTuber streamer. They're apparently trying to cancel them because they are, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon away from maybe like Kirsha or Pippa or somebody who seems to, I mean, like in terms of Kirsha, yes. In terms of Pippa, seems to be someone who would like have maybe voted for Donald Trump or supports some Republican conservative political stances.
Welcome back. So I decided to check on our good friends over on Blue Sky, and yeah, they're not doing so well, man. They're crazy as ever.
Yeah.
And they're they're accusing a bunch of VTubers of being Nazis once again, including Iron Mouse now.
Now again, should we be maybe turning down the temperature on the whole Nazi thing? Now that we know that there are people mentally deranged enough and who have been like brainwashed enough via Blue Sky and Facebook and Twitter and social media that Nazi means kill this person, not don't like this person. It means go out and shoot this person.
And Iron Mouse in particular, they're like trying to also accuse of being a homophobe, more or less. I'll get to that one. We don't see that in this post. Like I said, we'll get to it. So first off, we have this person, Rocks, who says the worst ones are for sure Kirsha, Revdes, Leaflet, Hirohei, and Pippa. All Nazi ideologies included. Then you have the secondary ones, those who profiteer / promote other Nazis. The Mythic Team, Henya, Toki Bird, Iron Mouse, need confirmation if that went through. And
yeah, I mean, just throw that out there. I mean, it's not like people who are being called Nazis are like literally being targeted by like hit squads. Yeah. I mean, okay, hit squads, yes, you're right. Technically, probably not. Lone hitmen who are being, you know, aimed at certain targets by people on Blue Sky calling them Nazis and fascists and these things. Yeah, you're right. So like, hey, maybe this person should be killed. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like throwing a knife and go like, hey, I don't know. Maybe you should stab that person. I don't know. Maybe confirmation needed.
Some others. Because, the last time these people accused a bunch of VTubers of being Nazis and that hit list they made a few months back that I talked about, yeah, that went so well for them, right? So now I'll give you the full context of their, like, weird rants here, including where they really go off on Iron Mouse, and it all began with this Blue Sky post saying, queer baiting in the VTuber scene is so tiring. Sometimes I wish we had more actual queer VTubers, and not the kind that keeps yapping about Yuri, but it's actually as straight as an arrow. Most of the queer VTubers stopped using the label altogether because of how hostile it was to us, especially to us trans creators. We still out there though. I hear you. It just gets tiring after some time because you never know. I love to watch this VTuber that always talked about her love for women and Yuri, and then the girl following, excuse me, and then the girl followed frickin' Asmongold and worse people. Like, it's just tiring.
Okay, this person, like, yeah, I really love this person talking about their genitals and what gets them aroused. That's what I mean, I feel like, okay, so you know what? Maybe everybody who is on the left is only watching VTubers because they're gooning. You know what? Maybe then, you know what? Denim's understandable case of friendly fire. She was just looking around at all of the people that she knows who are VTuber fans, and they have anytime a VTuber's on there, she's hearing the constant lotion squirting out. She's, they have like the nipple pads. Oh yeah, this person's talking about. Oh girls, I love Yuri. Ooh, yeah.
It really is. What's worse is like some of the biggest names in the femme VTuber space are right-wingers, some spouting literal Nazi stuff, and that's often people's first exposure to the medium, which just sucks. And queer ones just aren't given the time of day unless they
literal Nazi shit. I would love to hear what they would describe as literal, actual, straight up, like reading out Mein Kampf in the original German and saying with a loud voice after every sentence, I agree with what Adolf is saying here. I agree with it 100. Come on. That's not happening. They're making stuff up.
hide said queerness. Give me the names, I'm blocking them. And that takes us to the post we read in the beginning of the video. And that post got a response that says, dang, I thought Iron Mouse was chill. Maybe it's because she is very big in the medium. And then this one says, yeah, just confirmed it. They have even deleted everyone calling them out on their own channels. And a post here that says, from Iron Mouse's official subreddit, from the Iron Mouse official community on Reddit, Iron Mouse is now partnered with Starforge PCs. Check out their full range online. I guess they don't like that. We got our
is because Starforge PC is like associated with Asmongold? Is that what it is? Is that literally it? Is that literally what it is? It seems like that's literally what it is. Please tell me in the comments if I'm losing my mind, but I'm guessing that's what it is.
Response here that says, of course, I had to see how quick my comment would get deleted. Waiting now. And the comment had read, you mean the company that is owned by someone that hates queer and disabled people? And they talk about how like the post was removed or
literally,
something, which
actually,
we can see on that subreddit. And so going over to that Reddit post where they're talking about Iron Mouse partnering with Starforge Systems / Starforge PC, we can see that there's not that many comments, and there's only one comment that actually got removed by a moderator right here. Above that was one more comment that actually got deleted by the user, though, not a moderator.
Okay.
And that got a response from someone that says, I'm out of the loop. How can a computer assembly company be riddled with controversies? And then back to that
that's a reasonable
post
question.
we're taking a look at where they're falsely accusing people of being Nazis. Well, they then bragged about like causing a scene in Iron Mouse's Starforge PC post and getting the mods to lock it and all that. And then they elaborate a little more here on some other people they dislike, saying, what did I miss with Henya? Unless it's Hogwarts Legacy stuff, for which I gave her some slack at the time. And Doki Bird? Doki sought out and competed with XQC and got burned for it. Henya's been collabing and getting buddy with Pippa and Filion. If this brain rot nonsense wasn't enough, they then like...
Is Filion also bad? I guess I literally it's like, okay, hey, if you I guess ever collabed with like Kirsche or any of these people, you're therefore also just as bad as them, and you therefore share the same views as them, and you co-sign everything that they've ever said, and you have the same political. It's like, again, this kind of stuff is good. It's just, it's making the crazy people more visibly crazy, and it's sectioning them off. Everybody else is looking at them and going, you know what? I think I'm a little bit too close to these people. I'm going to move away. Eventually, like 95 to 99% of the population, let's say 95, is going to just move so far like away, like essentially to the right, that this small bubble of blue sky lunatics are going to somehow like recognize. They're going to wake up one day and they're going to, oh shit, we're completely excised from society. No one is talking to us in any way, shape, or form. Like we gotta like deprogram. We have to somehow get away from this. I think it's a good thing because again, like these people are doing our job for us. Hey, you know, good for him on reporting on this. Because I mean, I do see this where it's like, hey, Henya collaborated with Pippa and Filion. Filion's bad because she collabs with Pippa, who collabs with Kirsche, and Kirsche's bad because she has like conservative opinions, which again are held by the majority of Americans, and probably, you know, if we're looking at the West in general, what with, you know, the rise of populism, the majority of people in Western civilization. So the fact that this person who, correct me if I'm wrong, Henya lives in Japan, is connected with someone who collaborated with someone who agrees with the vast majority of Western civilization. You're right. Literal Nazis.
Bring up World War II. What the frick, dude? These people are LARPing in some completely alternate reality. Like, VTubers trying to entertain people and like make videos and stream, and these people are like, it's like World War II, bro. Like, what the frick? It's worse than I thought, but do they promote them knowingly or unknowingly? Oh, see, that's the trick. We can never know, which is why it's unwise to assume they don't. And also why after World War II, we decided to not allow such get-out-of-jail-free cards. On top of this, though, signing a contract with someone should probably fall under should-know territory. Oh my gosh.
Okay, after World War II, we decided to not allow such get-out-of-jail-free cards. Like, hey, we didn't know, and I'm like, actually, I'm pretty sure there were, like, a large amount of, like, trials, and people that worked with, again, literal, actual, straight-up Nazis, National Socialists, were going, yeah, you were just doing the best you could for the country that you were a part of. You were, you know, doing economic research. Yeah, you need to go through like the denazification programs because, you know, you've been force-fed Nazi propaganda and brainwashing for the last like 10 years. So yeah, you know, we need to help you out here a little bit. But yeah, we're not going to put you in jail for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's enough blue sky for me, guys. That's the video. So yeah, it's a lot of very petty, cool, immature stuff. Let me know what you think about this, though, in the comments. I hope you found this amusing, because sometimes all you can really do is laugh at stuff like this. So
again, like I'm happy. I'm happy to see it. I actually am enjoying seeing this stuff because the acceleration of the crazy on one side and the fact that it's being siloed off into blue sky is fantastic. Like anytime that you're wondering, geez, maybe I'm on the wrong side here. I don't know how much I agree with this kind of stuff. Go on blue sky for like 10 minutes and be like, yeah, nope, right. we're back in the saddle, baby. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Good luck in all your endeavors. Farewell for now.